Racing to the 2024 Kentucky Derby, and this time we go to Los Alamitos for the Futurity. It used to be the Hollywood Futurity, of course the 150th Running of the Roses coming up the first Saturday in May, and the Los Al Futurity will be this Saturday. It'll be Saturday, December 16th, a mile and a 16th at Los Alamitos, closing day. Race number 10 on the Kentucky Derby prep season. Of course, race number 9 is Friday night. That'll be the Springboard Mile. We do have a preview up of the Springboard Mile. And let's take a look at this 6-horse field for the Los Al Futurity. Starting off with Moonlit Sonata, a debut winner at Del Mar. Lit up the tote board, paid a big price in that debut race. Meanwhile, Winstock won his maiden in his third start by Salamini. Stronghold, second in the Bob Hope Stakes to Nisos, an impressive horse who's 2 for 2. Ace of Clubs, 5 starts, 2 wins. He's ran on the turf, he's ran on the dirt. Doug O'Neill sends this one out. Coach Prime, a second one for Bob Baffert, a winner in his second start. Stretches out here to a mile and a 16th. And then Wind Me Up, 8th in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Of course, the winner that day was Fierceness. Second place was Muth. But Bob Baffert with 3 horses here in the Los Al Futurity. He won the Starlet last week. This time around, he's got 3 horses, and he's probably got some other ones waiting off on the sidelines like Muth and Nisos getting ready for the Sham Stakes. Let's take a look, of course. You've got Stronghold, who was second to Nisos last out. Moonlit Sonata, who it kind of ran a nice race, came down the center of the track, won at a big price. Winstock improved gradually, winning in that third start. And then Coach Prime made a nice move visually. The speed figure wasn't that big, but definitely going to be one of the contenders here. And the top contenders on the betting board, probably Stronghold is the favorite, Coach Prime and Wind Me Up as your second and third choices on the betting board as Bob Baffert sends out 3. Let's take a look at the video replays, how they got here. Starting off with Stronghold, let's go back to Churchill Downs. He picks up a win. He was also second in the Bob Hope Stakes, but in this win, picked up a nice victory, dug in down the lane at Churchill Downs, stretches out to a mile and a 16th. Of course, the sire is Ghost Zapper for Stronghold. Then we've got Coach Prime, a winner in his second start, improved from his debut when he ran evenly. Bob Baffert trains. The sire is Quality Road. Coach Prime looks like one that he should like, a mile and a 16th. A nice build on him, and the pedigree says a mile and a 16th should not be an issue here in the Los Al Futurity. Another contender is Wind Me Up. Got to go back to his debut win at Del Mar. That's his best race. Picked up a nice win at the rail. Dug in, was challenged a little bit on the turn, then down the lane, pulled away to the victory. Then ran second to Muth in the American Pharaoh. 8th in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. J.J. Hernandez to ride Wind Me Up in the Los Al Futurity. Another one to consider is Moonlit Sonata, debut winner, 33-1. Second dam is Salt Champ, who won the Santa Monica Handicap, a grade 1. That's a sprint race. A lot of sprint in this pedigree. Let's see if he can go a mile and a 16th. But Moonlit Sonata, a nice win in the debut race, and picked up a win from a little bit of an outside post. Pace-wise, you know, with lightly raced horses, you could go either way. I think Stronghold is going to be on the lead. He showed speed in that Bob Hope Stakes. He kind of pressured for the lead, laid back, and then made a little bit of a move on the turn before running second to Nisos. Doesn't face that type of speed in this race. You're off the pace runners. Could be Coach Prime and Wind Me Up. I think one of those two may want to challenge Stronghold early on. And then Moonlit Sonata, probably going to lay a little bit further back along with Winstock. We'll see where they make that move. But again, with the small field, sometimes they just get packed up. Overall, I think it's going to favor the speed if Stronghold is able to get that clear lead over Coach Prime in this spot. My top selection for the Los Al Futurity, I'm going to go with Stronghold. I thought Nisos ran a big race that last time out. Stronghold ran a strong second in that race. Ran early, ran late. It was a fast speed figure. I'm going to play him in straight exactas. Stronghold over Coach Prime and Moonlit Sonata to complete the exacta. definitely could make a case for Moonlit Zenyatta. Big win first out, nice pedigree, some sprint influences in that pedigree with Salt Lake, and the second mare being a grade 1 winner at a sprint distance. Coach Prime looked like a nice one win in his maiden, stretches out here to a 1.16 for trainer Bob Baffert. My selection is going to be Stronghold in the Los Al Futurity. The road to the 150th running of the Kentucky Derby continues. We've got the Springboard Mile on December 15th. Got a preview up of that race. The Los Al Futurity. Then next week we go to the Gun Runner and the Untappable Stakes. The Untappable Stakes for fillies, the Gun Runner Stakes for the boys on December 23rd. Then the Smarty Jones is January 1st, Oaklawn Park. And then the Jerome Stakes at Aqueduct to kick off the New York Road to the Kentucky Derby and the Triple Crown. Of course, the Belmont Stakes going to be at Saratoga this year. Springboard Mile preview is up. A nice field considering that one. 9 horses entered. Friday night underneath the lights at Oklahoma at Remington Park. Then also my Kentucky Derby updates. Did one just a couple of days ago on December the 12th. Highlighted 5 more contenders after watching some maiden replays on some replays. Make sure to take a look at that and make your notes on the Kentucky Derby contenders. Triple Crown Prospectus getting closer to 2024. It's delivered every Monday. It's free of charge. Sign up at the description and the link below. 2,000 words every Monday on the 3-year-olds and the Triple Crown Trail. Some race recaps, some previews of some stakes races, and just kind of your guide to get you through all of the Road to the Kentucky Derby prep races. The Triple Crown Prospectus. And again, 6-horse field for the Los Al Futurity. My top selection is Stronghold. Who do you like in the Los Al Futurity? Remember, D. Wayne Lucas always says, people have opinions, horses have the facts.